Welcome, Walnut. I'm Lara, but you can call me Laz, your host for Walnut Wednesday. This is your reminder to be brave, be yourself, and know that you can make the world a better place just by what you decide today. Here, I'm going to share my weekly walnuttings with you on a Wednesday. Hello, Walnut. It is me, Laz, here for another episode of Walnut Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful year so far and week. A wonderful week. Hello. Um, I have got a relatively short and sweet episode this week, and I think you'll totally vibe with me if you're a walnut in the walnut world, because I feel like this is such like a normal thing, not just as mother of the vampire or mother of the baby or just being a new mother in general, but in real life as well. I have successfully attended another social gathering with my child, and it seems so easy, and I think people make it look so easy. I feel like it's just really hard and it's really different, and I'm still figuring out how that all works. Like I'm not I'm struggling with, getting my timing right, getting ready on time while having the leeway of, if we get a poo situation or need to do emergency nappy change, or before we go, and be at peace with being late, or be at peace with, I'm just sort of struggling with like getting everything and packing everything, and I know it will get easier soon to just not need to bring all the things. But yeah, I'm still just finding my way with that. And I'm really lucky that, for majority of the social things, actually for almost all of them, yeah, me and Geordie have been had really good teamwork. But I just wanted to share my walnutting this week. I attended another social event. We attended, and we left on time to get back for Louis' nap. And I was sitting there giving him his bottle, and I was getting dread. I was getting absolute dread, and not like feeding the baby like from when I had the blues dread, but I was getting dread from being social. And what I have discovered is that um, being social as a new mother feels like, for me, getting hangxiety. Like, when you've had like a really wild big night or big weekend, and you wake up not super sick and not super hungover, but just with like dread, just with absolute dread and shame of how you behaved. I was having that while giving my baby the bottle. And I was just like, oh my God, thinking of literally every conversation that I was able to have, because you're not actually, when you go somewhere with a child, Walnut, if you don't have one or haven't done this before, you literally sometimes don't even speak to people. It's really weird. It's like I'm still getting my head around how social situations are, and I know it will get easier later on, but yeah, I was literally thinking about every single conversation I was able to have, and what I said and why I said it, and feeling dread and shame, and like, why did I say that? Why did I just feeling like, why that feeling, that anxiety, dread feeling? That's what I'm having right now. So I just wanted to share that's my walnutting for the week, is going out, putting myself out there, having the conversations, and I was like quite honest with the people that I did have like slight conversations with about like my journey and asking how I am and stuff, but like then just like the things that just like come out of your mouth, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just being super sensitive, because I know that I've become quite sensitive with um when people say things about, it's kind of like that pregnancy but extension, like when people say things about you or your body or all those sort of things, or about your baby, some things just randomly like stick. And yeah, I've been a little bit sensitive about those sort of things, and so I guess my dread is coming from like, why did I say that, in case they are feeling like, in case they take it the sensitive way that I had taken a couple of comments. And God, it's weird. It's so weird and wild. But yeah, that's my walnutting, putting myself out there, and also just admitting that I have dread. That I have dread after just like trying to be a human and talking like old times when it's just not like old times now. So I think I'm just trying to get reflecting and trying to get my head around this dread, but also that my life is different now. And I tried to sort of say that people asked how I was, and I said, oh, just getting used to like doing things, like just getting used to that this is how my life is now. And yes, maybe I will have to spend multiple more social events stuck in the back room wiping poo or like rocking a crying baby or like and no one cares and you're like in a mutual environment where like because as I've told you, Walnut, Jordan and I are one of the last-ish couples to have had kids in my friend group. So we do there are people that like help and understand and everything, and it's not actually a big deal, but when you're in it, it just feels like a big deal, even though it's not. So anyway, had some dread, still have some, but yeah, new discovery. Being a new mum and trying to be social feels like having a a big night and then regretting it and having dread and like rethinking about every single conversation that you've had in that interaction. And this wasn't even a night out worth of time, Walnut. We were there for about an hour. Yeah, an hour, and I have bucket loads. Like I'm still sitting here. Like we've been back for like about 3 hours now, and fed my baby. He's having a nap, and I've been sitting here for 3 hours having dread, thinking about every single conversation I had for an hour. It's pretty wild, but yeah, giving myself the grace, obviously. So yeah, my like empowering little thing to like finish this episode with is that yeah, I'm just giving myself the grace, letting the feelings come up, and also just acknowledging that it is a new change for me. It is a different time. I'm very aware that things like I am sensitive as sausage at the moment, more so than normal. So just accepting it, accepting the feeling of dread, and I know that it will pass. Um, so yeah, hopefully if you've not been in my position, Walnut, you can like relate to that like anxiety feeling too as well. And like next time if you have that, give yourself a little bit of grace too. But we've got this. We have got this. So have a happy Walnut Wednesday. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.